Principal, Vice Principal, Honorable Judges, teachers, and my dear friends. I am Iyad Samir Abluji. I am 10 years old and in grade 8, and today I'm going to speak about the topic reality shows are exploiting people. In my personal opinion, I think that the reality television producers are exploiting people by giving the public a sense of reality, but not the real version of it, but rather exploiting people and using stereotypes to make money for entertainment. Within the context of reality television, the contestants' exposure to extreme conditions for the sake of money is normalized, allowing producers and viewers to justify the exploitation of a contestant's struggle for entertainment. Reality shows have a negative impact on children in more ways than one. These shows focus on bullying, aggressive behavior, and unhealthy competition, and kids often tend to confuse reality shows with the real world. Reality shows can be unhealthy for participants as well as viewers. Experts say being on reality shows, such as MasterChef, can be traumatic for the contestants, but they also can have negative effects on people who watch. Producers of reality television are misleading their viewers with the use of editing and misrepresentation. Reality shows are advertised as an all-real experience, but with the use of editing, these scenes can easily be fake. These scenes are affecting both the cast and the society. An example of reality shows are exploiting people would be when Jillian Harris hit the reality scene in 2009 with The Bachelor and returned as the star of The Bachelorette. Despite the fact that the show gave her worldwide recognition, she has a pretty complicated relationship with the series. In fact, she likens the experience to being a victim of a kidnapping. Harris claimed that she was easily manipulated on the show and lost sight of her real life. So, who really watches reality television? Nearly 4 in 10%, 39% people watch some form of reality television, whether it's watching celebrities eat bugs in the jungle or socialites dine in Chelsea. But why do people really enjoy reality television so much? Well, the quickest answer would be it's easy to watch television after a long day of work. It's virtually mindless entertainment, and to some, it's equivalent to scrolling through social media or TikTok when you want to shut off parts of your brain. I dare say when it comes to these shows, you are the product, the contestants are bait, the shows are a well-oiled machine, and the real winners are the investors and sponsors. So, I would like to conclude my speech by saying, don't fall prey to these reality shows. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.
Say hello.
Hello. Good morning, respected principal, vice principal, esteemed judges, and my dear friends. My name is Mustafa Majid from grade 8, and today I'm going to talk about why video games are dangerous. We all know that the video games are those types of games that we can play in electronic screens such as mobiles, laptops, computers, TVs, and even portable devices like iPads, iPods, and cell phones. Many of you already know that our games like Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty were invented and created for the bored people to pass their time happily. You might have seen sometimes a very big number of games of the violence like gun shooting and fighting or racist types of sexual themes and plots to entertain the children. In the modern time, video games have become extremely popular, especially among the children. Those games can be played all over the globe, not only in the houses, but also in the other places like workplaces and clubs, unfortunately even the schools. Since video games are such as valuable and loving pastime for children of all ages and areas, we can think that they have some special benefits, but in reality, those games have many more problems and bad impacts than the goods. Firstly, the many were carried out to identify and define adverse effects dangerous video games. Those games, boys always enjoy the powerfully aggressive video games like a police pursuit of a criminal or bloody battle. Those games are frequently seen as a possible cause to violent actions by many children of our society. Recently, various types of studies were conducted by the social psychological personality science about the stuff to find out the truth if really playing violent video games can really be dangerous thing for a person. In the sum of the researchers, it was proved that violent video games notably increase aggressions for mentality or thinking in the player, especially when they think about those violent video games. Some experts say that the lingering feeling for aggressions can continue as 24 hours after playing violent video games. Therefore, we should try our best to reduce this problem as much as we can. Thank you for listening to my speech.
Respected principal, wise principal, teachers, and my dear friends. Today, hello, my name is Hashim Ali Limki. I'm from grade 8, and today I'm gonna talk about why it is important to grow things in the garden. Well, we all want to have some tasty food, but nothing as tastier than fresh homegrown vegetables and fruits. Homegrown food are always safer than other food. By growing our own food in our garden, we don't have to worry about the fear of contamination like the vegetables that we collect from the farm, manufacturing plants, or some delivery process. If it is a home garden, it is the safest one. Our home garden will always provide us with better health. Preparing the soil for gardening, planting, weeding, watering, and harvesting all the steps will force you to outdoor, breathing with the fresh air, and burning some calories while you're busy. Gardening is also a great way to relax our mind and make our minds stress-free. The food that are growing in our garden are full of many types of important nutrients that are really needed by our body. Some studies prove that organically grown food has more good, important vitamins and minerals than the vegetables grown with the help of fertilizers. Another good side is a less waste of food. Home gardening is also a great way to relax our mind and make our mind stress-free. Home gardening also helps us to keep our environment more breathable and less polluted. Believe that a garden can help the plant to be a better one. Take care of them and watching them under the good care watching them live and grow under the good care of satisfaction and pleasure that's hard to explain. That's a word. It is a fun work as it also helps us to see. As it also helps us to see your vegetables and fruits as one as your family member. They will respond to your love with their colorful and fresh attraction. That's why it is important to grow things in your garden. Thank you for listening to my speech and have a nice day.
Respected principal, wise principal, honorable judges, teachers, and my dear friends. My name is Azan. I am from grade 8. Today I am going to speak about violent video games are dangerous. Video games has recently used from all around the world, mainly by children and young adults. Addictive of using video games and internet are facing a lot of problems, such as behavior and mental health. Understanding these problems can decrease violence and improve mental health. The study was conducted between children ages 8 to 12 years. There was 3 versions of the game Minecraft. The first version required players to kill monsters with guns, while the second required players to kill monsters with swords, and the third was non-violence, no weapons and no monsters. The versions with guns and swords, even after accounting for other factors, towards guns, presence of firearms at home, interest while a child has taken firearm safety course. Examples of violent games: Modern Warfare 2, Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto. I would like to conclude my speech by saying that you should not let your children become addicted to these games, and you shouldn't use force, but you should instead talk with them. Thank you for listening to me. Have a nice day.
Good morning, everyone. Respected principal, wise principal, honorable judges, teacher, and my dear friends. Hello, my name is Fada Khalil Belushi, and I am from grade 8. Today, I will talk about benefits of sport. To keep the body healthy, sports are very important. Also, it is an important factor in our education. Furthermore, education aims at all-round development of mental, moral, and physical development.
Beside a healthy mind, reside in a healthy body and make a person appear healthy, while on the other hand, a weak mind can have neither a strong mind nor a strong body. Some people say, why sports are important in our life? That's a good question. If you observe some people, then you will notice that human life is serious of tension or problems. Also, they have a variety of concern relating to their life. Sports something make us free from these troubles, concern and tension. They also make muscle strength and keep them in good shape. In school or college, they consider sport as an important part in our education. They also organize sport competition of different kind. For example, in school they organize annual sport event and on a daily basis. They teach us they have special period for sport and game. In this period, teachers teach them the way to play different sport and games. We all know the importance of game in the world. Consequently,
Skip it, say the next one. Say the next one. Skip this one. Next time.
Consequently, now the Olympic, one of the biggest sport events, held in a different country and held every 4 years. Moreover, Asian Games, one of the biggest sport events held in Asia continent.
Continent. You can conclude. Last one. Finish.
The advantage is we can learn the value of good health, while the proper, a sound mind lives in a sound body and make a person a sound body. They also teach us to obey and commend the body. Also, they teach us to work as a team to achieve the goal. Overall, sport teach us many things in our life. However, it's up to us to decide whether we want to instill them or not. Thank you and have a nice day.